Live from the ballpark in Omaha, we are ready for the college championship game on the show. It's the LSU Tigers going up against the UCLA Bruins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Andre Smith.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the shortstop, Buddy Branch.
For the Bruins, the shortstop.
Tell you what,
Buddy
I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That just misses, and it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. They saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
So up next, Tyler Spence. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Next offering, he's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-2. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Branch at second. Chadwick over at first, so going away. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but could have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
And takes low for ball one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Queen. Question for you, Singy. How many players who won a college title went on to win a World Series?
Let's see. I don't know how many, but I know who did it most recently, Boog, and that'd be Walker Buehler. He was on the 2024 LA Dodgers and the 2014 Vanderbilt Commodores.
Oh, that one misses, and that is ball one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Ewell Kimball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It's 0-1. Easy out.
Swing and a chopper out to short. To first, 2 up, 2 down.
Batting it.
Now a chance for Bryce Sparbory. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Get this guy out of here. No, that missed. That's the ball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back to the National Championship. Here's the left fielder, Vincent Dudley. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And he pumps it a strike. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Luis puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Buddy Branch. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. That one the other way. Luis handles, throws the first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Elias Chadwick. First pitch misses.
Be patient.
That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. To third. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the second baseman, Antoine Valentin. Smith back to work. Just missed.
No outs here.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's the catcher, Alvaro Coppola. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Home down.
And that drops in for a strike.
Fill it up.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Be patient.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the fifth we go. The Tigers out front here, 1-0. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship from the ballpark at Omaha. Spencer Queen getting ready to hit.
Hey, no outs now.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering is down low.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Smith ready to fire now for LSU. And it's even up. There's the strike. That's off the mark. And a count now even up. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
and now the DH, Bryce Sparbory. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2. The count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Tigers on top 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Vincent Dudley.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Buddy Branch will hit next. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And the right-hander deals. And that is downstairs. And the count's full.
We got a full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Chadwick in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fry gathers, throws to first. Chadwick beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
Now pitching
the left-hander on now, Bronson Aguilar.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Their national champions singing a perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a way to go out, Boog. A solid pitching performance on the biggest stage in his final collegiate game. This is truly a storybook ending for the young hurler. Next stop, the MLB draft.
With the 8th pick of the first round, the Los Angeles Angels select Andre Smith, a starting pitcher from the East region.
All right, so as the first round continues, another high-caliber college player comes off the board. We just saw him playing in the College Baseball Championship. And, Harold, he's had a very good amateur playing career to get to this point today.
Well, if you look back, his journey, even when he entered college as a freshman, you watched him grow physically, being able to mature off the field, on the field. He's deserving of this first round, no doubt about it.
One of the best college players in the country. Now, evaluators and scouts feel like he could be a real impact player at the major league level. Do you agree with those scouts?
I agree because I've seen his work ethic. And that's what's cool about watching a guy in college. You see what kind of work and how they develop and how they grow. I think with him, his work ethic, watching him grow and the caliber of talent that he has, he can be a perennial all-star in the big league.
A big day for him and his family, taken in the first round.